That's a stupid name.
Pita bread.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pita bread.
So you're the type to like enjoy the meat you're eating. You're like, oh, the sacrifice they made for us eating.
You know, I didn't take it that far, but yeah, if we want to talk about that, I've definitely had my time to like think about the animals and think about like this is what really made me think about it, right? Driving from San Francisco to LA, if you don't take the Pacific Coastal Highway, like the one that follows the beach, if you go down 5, which is like more of the inland kind of like...
It's shorter route too, right?
It's shorter route, but it's also like a lot of bored Dr. Seuss looking hills, but which is, I like that too because I'm from the East Coast. I got to, you know, and it's shorter. But going down that route, I forget the name of it, but you pass this like steakhouse and farm, right? And on this farm, dude, we rode for probably like 2 miles and literally there were cows huddled up next to each other, like as far as the eye could see for 2 miles straight. So if like you're driving, you're just looking here, imagine that you see cows as far as you can back towards the distance and they keep going for a mile.
Wow.
And so like that was the first time that made me think about like, holy crap.
Holy cow.
Holy cow. Actually, holy goat, because that's the first time I ever really thought about my nephew was born and, you know, in the Muslim culture, went to go sacrifice the goat.
Yeah.
And I went with my brother-in-law and my other brother-in-law over here, a good buddy. And we watched him sacrifice the goat. And it gave me a new appreciation
Of
for
like,
the whole process. From the killing to the
like it was like a
skinning.
love for it. Or
Couple things. The love for it, but also the getting your hands dirty. Like we're so detached from like not having to do whatever the Native Americans or any tribal culture has to do, right? Like skin and see the meat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think that plays into, you know, a lot of it.
I mean, low key, like if in the future it's easier for us to become like vegan and we get all the, you know, nutrients and stuff, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Impossible meat sucks.
It sucks. And
Like when the pandemic happened, all the meat was off the shelves except that. Did you see that? Like all the meat was gone except that.
right now it's just A, more expensive. B, if they make it taste better and I get all of my proper nutrients, like I don't necessarily care what I eat. As long as it tastes good, I get my nutrients and yeah.
I've never gone hunting. By the looks of that vest, you've been hunting.
I wish. No. I would like to go hunting. Like I don't want to like kill the animal. Like maybe
Bro,
what?
you hear what he just said?
Look.
I want to go hunting, but I don't want to kill the animal.
I want a bow and arrow and maybe just like
You want to wound it?
Wound it, yeah.
And let it die on its... That's the worst way because
No.
it suffers and bleeds out an agonizing death.
Dude,
you want to hit it
target
right
practice. I just want target practice. Live, it makes it more fun, you know?
Are you playing the dark villain bit right now? What's happening? I don't understand. Is this what you really believe? I'm so confused. No, you want that thing to die immediately. You don't want it to suffer. Even if you hit it, like, if you don't kill it, it's
Yeah.
going to run off into the distance and you're going to
No, one time,
it.
my friends and I, it took 4 of us to catch like one little fish because we didn't know like how to fish. Only
How
one
many
friend knew.
brown people does it take to catch a fish?
Yeah, too many. And we killed it.
It's because we're desert people.
That's true. That's true. But we killed it
Yeah.
and we cut it open and we cooked it. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, I found it interesting. I was like, oh, this is dope. This is camping. I didn't taste
Do you
that
know
great.
what type of fish it was?
No, it was just like a random fish.
It's like a sewer fish. Like, it's like they cut it open and it's like plastic inside of it.
But I think it was fine. It's just, yeah, it just didn't taste like that great. So maybe if we caught
Are you a
better
fish? Like, do you eat fish?
Yeah, here and there. I love chicken.
You like fish sticks?
Fish sticks are cool.
You like fish sticks? He likes fish sticks. You like fish sticks?
Fish space sticks, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Not
I actually don't eat seafood.
at all.
I've tried it, but it's like something about the texture, and then it seems too like seafoodish to me. Something about like the taste seems very oceanic. I don't know.
So it's not necessarily bad. It's just weird.
It's weird, but recently, like my girlfriend, she's gotten me into like eating shrimp. So I've eaten shrimp and I've learned to like it just the way, she sautés it.
To me, shrimp has no, like, I feel no seafood-ish, like what you're saying.
Exactly. That's why I probably like it.
Yeah.
One time in Jamaica, a guy caught a lobster for us and then cooked it in front of us, and I ate it, and it was literally like, it was amazing.
Oh, wow.
So that was like an experience where I did like seafood.
Yeah. Have you ever had crab?
I've tasted crab, yeah.
So like one of the first times I had crab, it was like a huge table, like probably this size, and everyone had hammers. And we had like the crabs.
That's
like
crazy, right?
Yeah. And I'm just like smashing the crabs. And I'm like, what is this? And one time I thought it was alive, and I'm like, bro. But I felt like I was losing way more calories for the amount of meat you get. You get like this much meat.
That's what I always didn't understand, right? It's like, well, not that I don't understand, because I understand, even though I don't have a love for crab, I know people love crab, right? But maybe it's part of the culture, I guess. Like,
I think it's
that's
culture, because for
like
me, I don't find it too hype, but other people like love crab, and they're like, they think all that smashing
Korean
and cracking.
barbecue, the same thing.
Is it? Korean barbecue is much like
No, not taste wise, just the height, like the idea of having
doing the act.
like doing the act.
The taste is really good.
Taste. No, separate taste.
Yeah, okay.
We're not talking about taste, because everyone has a preference, right?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like
Yeah.
for me, Korean barbecue is worth it. Like doing all that shit, picking it up, waiting for it. Crab, I feel like you get a lot less meat though. Like statistically,
Is that
like
just because we're trying to be posers? Like we want to feel like we're doing something to get our food? I don't condone anything that you just heard or saw, but if you want to watch more, follow me on YouTube. Do you follow me? No, you subscribe. What the hell am I? I'm old. I don't know any of this language, this social media shit. I have a mug.